come with me and I'm going to show you what essential items we keep in our cars for our 11 kids. All right, so we're in the boot of the car now. So I'll show you what I have in the boot that our must-haves. These bags, shopping bags, can use them for dirty clothes, wet clothes for swimming, and obviously shopping. Mom. We have a spare blanket because I love the aircon and the kids get cold, so always comes in handy to have a spare blanket. Wipes are so handy for everything. If you're a parent, you know you use it for more than just the kids. It's used for everything. So this always stays in the car. We have one of those. Toilet paper. This is for those little impromptu toilet stops that the kids need, or sometimes we need. But we've been to places like footy carnivals and whatever, and they didn't have toilet paper in the toilet. So we always pack some. There's always a roll in the car. We have, and I particularly had this when the kids were a bit younger. This has been in there since, I don't know, 1800s, it feels like. But talcum powder, body wash, if we were at the beach, if we're at grandma's house, the kids need a shower or whatever, we're out late and we want to get the kids bath before we get home, like at a family thing, we always use that, or at the beach. And a little tip, talcum powder helps sand off the feet, get sand off your feet. So put a little bit on your feet when you're cleaning and you're about to jump in, and it helps get rid of all the sand. Umbrellas, we've got small umbrellas, we've got medium umbrellas, and then we've got the large umbrellas. And Junie is climbing over the seat at the most inconvenient time. Another thing that we keep in the car is for our learner drivers are these. Just spilled a whole lot of them. These little cones, we just got them from Kmart. And what we do is when we take them to like a secluded area or car park, we put these little cones up and they basically try not to hit them. But yeah, it's just basically to practice parallel parking or reverse parking, and just to make sure that they don't bump into other cars. So we use these. We don't actually use real cars yet. It's not something I want to gamble with. So yeah, we use these for the time being. I had to turn on the aircon. I had to turn on the car because it's really hot. Hand sanitizer. This literally lives in my door. This comes in handy in so many situations, especially with a lot of kids, dirty hands, whether you're helping them with something or they're touching something. It's always good to have clean hands. Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, we're going to take a look at the middle the middle console here. We've got tissues. You can never have too many of those. Breath mints. I'm always popping a couple of those probably every time I jump in the car because I'm really conscious about speaking to people and having good breath. The kids have lip gloss in here, and I have lip gloss in here as well. What else? We have gum as well as mints. Yeah, I've shown them that. We have sunglasses for the kids. That stays in here. We have a brush that flips open with a little mirror. So in case we need to brush the kids' hair. Deodorant, because if you have smelly teenagers and they get in the car and they forget to spray, this is always helpful. All right, this particularly belongs to my teenagers, but mascara. We have another comb. We have, I know there's a brush. They leave a lot of stuff in here. What else? Oh, this, ladies, those little stray hairs that sneak up. I won't tell anyone if you won't tell anyone. We have a roll of bin liners, obviously for rubbish in the car, but not only that, we could use it for dirty or wet clothes as well. Yeah, so they come in really handy. Yeah, I talked about the tissues, babe. The other thing is we have a lot of these dusters. Jeannie, where's the other one? For wiping windows and stuff, because we get a lot of grubby fingers. There's the other duster. A lot of grubby fingers on the windows and mirrors. So these always come in handy. We have a pump, an air pump, and that is for when we go swimming. Yeah, we have a spray, an air freshener spray to keep the car smelling fresh. Again, smelly footy boots or shoes. This is just good to have the car smelling nice. We have a lens cleaner for glasses, and then we also have glasses, and then we also have, this is something we keep in there, a Sharpie. Always need a Sharpie whenever we're out, and the kids, we buy like paper cups for the kids, we label them all. It's just so handy to have.
Glasses again.
Yes, another sunny glasses. Yeah, we have, this is particularly for me, but a tiny little measuring tape. Yeah, thank you. We have this for shopping, so whenever I am purchasing something and I need to make sure it fits the space, this comes in really handy. This is something else we have. This is all in the middle console. It's crazy what fits in here. This is what I love about this car, is that the storage space seems unmatched. Okay, this is the other thing that we have, is kids CDs, music, songs, and then that way if they're singing, they're usually not arguing, so this is a great way to do it. And obviously if we're on long drives and there are black spots where we don't have access to like mobile data for Bluetooth to the radio or whatever, we can switch over to CDs. So this is really good. We have another roll of toilet paper, and then we also have face masks. We also have some sanitary items. I feel like that's girl code. You always got to have some of those on you. Hair ties. You always need hair ties if you have girls. They always seem to lose them, eat them. I don't know what they do with them, but these always come in handy. Okay, now we're moving over to the center compartment. I carry this book in the car all the time because I like something to read where I'm not looking at my phone, especially if I'm in appointments or things like that. That way I don't waste my phone battery, because it goes so quick because I'm using it all the time. So having a good book on hand is always good to have. And one thing my mum always taught me, and I still do it to this day, is always have a pen on you. A pen and paper. So definitely there's a pen in here. All right, we're coming over to the glove compartment. These are more sanitary items that I keep in this little pouch for the girls. If they need it, again, it's just always good to have. Oh, they're Emisa's bags. Did you hear Junie vomit? Sick bags. These are so good for long trips, or if the kids are not feeling well, we can pull over and they use these sick bags. I just bought them online from like a medical supply store. And we also use them. They're in my car and in Tim's car, and then we also have like a box of 50 of them in the house, because usually if one person's sick in the house, there's multiple people sick in the house, and with only 2 toilets, you definitely need these. Okay, we have not one, but 2 first aid kits, and each of our cars have a first aid kit. We add little things into it, like just kids band-aids, like if we're out and they fall over and they scrape their knee, we don't need a full first aid kit, we just need a band-aid. The other thing I keep in there is some Panadol and Nurofen, so if anyone has a headache while we're on the road or we're out somewhere and someone's not feeling well, we have access to that too. We also have LMP plates, L plates for our drivers, so that stays in the car as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, other than my logbook. Tell me what you have in your car that comes in handy. I think the most handy thing for me is probably the hand sanitizer and the toilet paper. Okay, bye.